Okay, hear me out on this. I've been staying with my dad because of recent situations that I had with my ex walking out on us, me and my son. And my dad's girlfriend, who, by the way, I'm older than, decides to get smart with me again. I think I'm going to start recording everything she does and post it on YouTube. Basically, what it come down to was just because I'm home now, because I recently got let go from my job on second shift because they disengaged second shift from now on, and I go do a drug test for a new job tomorrow. And what it comes down to is that now I'm home and I spending time with my son. Came home, had to do some things, came home, made us something to eat. And she asked me, why isn't little man over there? I said, well, he's eating right now. Now, regardless, we had a dispute the other night because she decided to scream and yell at me because I just didn't jump right up and give her the $40 to go grocery shopping with that I was asked to do. Which I had no problem. I just couldn't get money off my card because I had to wait for my clothes to get washed and dry because it was already in the machines. Well, today she decides to get smart, saying that she basically didn't say that I was stupid, but she implied that I was. My son was failing before he got over there to her. My son had A's and B's before he even met her. And then the whole year, he started getting to that age where he likes to lie and say he didn't have any homework. And then he didn't get it done. And then he was failing a lot of his classes. So, she's going to get smart with me and say that she tried so hard to avoid him getting failed again and getting lies and F's because of me. She's pointing fingers at me. I may tell you something. I may not be my father, but I know I'm a damn better parent than that. And I don't like when people point fingers at you and saying you're doing something wrong when you're the actual one that's doing the wrong thing. So basically, quit pointing fingers at yourself when you got three more pointing back at you. It's rude and disrespectful. And you don't tell a kid, you don't argue with a parent in front of their child. But my father keeps making excuses, saying she's mentally messed up in the head, or she's got a heart problem, or whatever the case may be. But you know, when it's all said and done, you're not going to see me coming. But I'm not going to tolerate me trying to be nice to people and then I get rude back. Because I'm telling you what, this isn't going to work anymore. I could tell you in more detail if you leave a lot of comments. Please, I will tell you a whole history of me and this girl. She has gotten to the point where I don't like her. When we were doing groups together, she was talking bad about my father. And that's when I voiced my opinion in group. And that's why she left the group and went somewhere else, because she didn't like me saying what needs to be said in group about my father. I think it's pretty rude and I think it's pretty disrespectful for a grown woman to act like that, regardless of what problems she has. I have issues. Everybody has problems. But it's how you deal with it. But you don't talk rude to the parent that has a child you're supposed to be babysitting. And you say your family. Let me tell you something. Just because you're dating my father doesn't make you family. You're not even married. So every time we get around or every time we talk or everything is being recorded. So I would be nice because I'm better than that. I'm not trying to be better than everybody else. I just try to be better than that. And I'm not going to be spoke to rudely. Just because you date my father doesn't mean I have to be nice to you or like you. And I never have. And I never will. You're just that type of person who wants to sit there and say, what's the word I'm looking for? That I'm on drugs? I've been almost 4 years clean. She isn't. She gonna talk bad about me. And her friend calls me and tells me she was talking bad about me and saying I'm doing drugs. And here she's doing a line of cocaine. Really? That's just wrong in all aspects. I've caught her in lies. I've caught dope dealers going to her house. I've got 4 to 5 other people saying she does this stuff. I've got them on recordings. Regardless if I talk to her for over an hour, it's on a recording. And you know what? It's not the fact that the other person was saying it. But it's the other person was saying the same thing. And the story hasn't changed. I don't know what else to say at this point. Other than leave comments. And I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. This is basically like part of my life. I try to do as much YouTube as I can, but it's kind of hard because of my work schedule and take care of my kid and trying to come home and do the same thing and pay the bills. I've had my son over 10 years. His mom abused him when he was 2 years old. It took me 2.5 years to get my kid. And I have taken care of my kid for the last 10 years. And then 20 years before that, when I left my father's house when I was 19 years old, I've been taking care of myself since then. Then I got with a woman that I was with for 7 years. And she turned around and walked out on me because of her child, with another man who was close to my age. So please, any information that you like to know or anything, please drop a comment and I'll explain anything and everything that I can to you. Thank you.